We have Samantha Johnson here, and she's on the other side of the courthouse, and she has some information now. Sam?
Well, Anne-Marie, we have heard from time and time again throughout this entire trial the presence of the girls, right? Abby and Libby, we can see it on the buildings, the ribbons here around us, the blue and purple ribbons representing the girls' favorite colors. And when that verdict was announced just a few minutes ago, these sidewalks were filled with people who were crying. Some of them were cheering out of excitement. They called it justice for these two girls' families. We heard from one gentleman, his name is Tim Harper. He lives here in Delphi. He was very vocal the moments after that verdict came down. Listen to what he had to say.
Tonight we'll be able to go to sleep knowing that we're all safe again, knowing that we can ask and look at one another again in the hands of love and help. The man is now going to be put behind bars for what he has done. And I believe that he is remorseful, but we don't want the remorse. We want justice, and today was the day, and we thank the Lord for everything and all of our officers and our hard duties and work. Everyone has put so much effort into this. The love and care that everybody has showed right now, loving one another and the care of not even protecting him. He's not the victim. They were the victims. And we were victims also with it. We want to be released just as well as Abby and Libby. They're free now. They are free. And again, today is their day, and we've been saying it for years. Endless nights of sleep, we can now say that this is justice, finally.
So much emotion here outside the Carroll County Courthouse. I can tell you within really the last few minutes, it's really started to quiet down. A lot of people, like we mentioned, just here to see and witness that verdict, and then now they've kind of left the downtown Delphi area. But Scott, this is really just the beginning of what we saw today, what we heard today, and of course there's much more to get to tonight on 13 News.
All right, Samantha Johnson continuing our live team coverage in Carroll County outside the Delphi Courthouse. Thanks, we'll get back to you, and we'll also get back to our crew, including Emily Longnecker, Bob Siegel, and Anne-Marie Tiernan, who are going to be covering this trial throughout the evening. If you're just joining us here on WTHR and across our social media platforms, Richard Allen was found guilty by a jury of his peers today of the murders of these two young girls 7.5 years ago, Abby Williams and Libby German, who were killed after going out for a walk. This 14 and 13-year-old girl, we always bring it back to the fact that this was all about these two young teenagers, Abby and Libby. And what a hero Libby was by having the presence of mind while she was on that Monon Bridge to bring out her cell phone and to start recording this person that was walking across the bridge that was making these two girls nervous. And the fact that these girls were able to preserve that evidence for these detectives and investigators to find the person that today was found guilty is just really something. And I must also say that I'm certainly hopeful that the jurors in this case and the families are going to be seeking help because of what they saw during this trial.